Happening right now, a ceasefire in place between Israel and Hamas. We've heard this morning, though, that there still have been some minor clashes, this in Jerusalem. Joining us now to discuss is Morton Klein, president of the Zionist Organization of America. Morton, good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us. I want to ask a few questions of you. I'll start with that, though. Are you surprised at all to learn that there have been reported minor clashes in Jerusalem this morning since the ceasefire was put in play?
Not at all. The last time there was a Iran-backed Hamas war against Israel, and there was a ceasefire, they broke the ceasefire 10 different times. This is the way they operate, and I'm deeply worried about this ceasefire. This was done under Israel was under enormous pressure by America and others throughout the world. And my fear is now they're going to use this simply to replenish their arsenal of rockets. And even Israelis were against it. 72% of Israelis said no ceasefire until you finish the job. They did not cripple Hamas. They did damage, but it wasn't time to end it. And I believe there's going to be continuous violations of the ceasefire. And now we see these horrible riots, attacks in America, in New York, LA, Seattle, Arizona, Illinois, all over Europe, attacks against innocent Jewish people, mostly by Arabs and Muslims, screaming, kill the Jews, rape their daughters. The army of Muhammad is coming to slaughter the Jews. This proves that the issue is not Israeli policies. The issue is Jew hatred. Hamas's charter, and people don't know this, calls for the murder of every Jew in the world and the destruction of Israel. Israel should say, and America should say, we will not replenish or help you restore your losses until you change that charter and until you stop inciting violence against Jewish people by your leaders there. And my question is, where is Mayor de Blasio? Where's Governor Cuomo? Where is Pelosi and McConnell and Schumer and Nadler? The politicians have said nothing about these attacks on Jews. Their silence is deafening and frightening. It reminds me of what my parents told me happened to them in Europe before the Holocaust. They were European Jews, and Jews were being attacked in the streets. We're seeing that now. It is just shocking.
Yeah, and I'm listening to everything you're saying. And as we're looking at the video here, this is in Times Square, by the way. This whole chat about anti-Semitic violence that we've seen. Obviously, everyone reading reports from wherever you get your news. You have seen the pro-Palestinian protesters. You've seen pro-Israeli protesters clashing in the street. It seems heightened now more than ever. This on the very tip or the heels, if you will, of the White House signing in an anti-Asian hate bill, if you will. What about anti-Semitism? Why aren't we seeing more of that at this time? And what needs to happen? Is this up to our lawmakers? Does someone need to really push to stop this?
In this country, we've seen appropriate sensitivity to hate toward blacks, toward Asians, and others. But when it comes to Jews, for some reason, it's ignored. People are not speaking out about Jew hatred and attacks on Jews. This is true in college campuses and throughout the country. We need our Jewish leaders and our rabbis and our politicians to publicly speak out against this before it gets even worse. But I hear nothing but silence. It's time, by the way, for Pelosi and Steny Hoyer and others to condemn the radical anti-Semitic members of Congress of the Democratic Party, Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, AOC, Presley, and others. They have not been condemned a single time for their anti-Semitic and Jew-hating statements and Israel-hating statements. It is time to pressure Pelosi and others to condemn the members of their party that have made anti-Israel, anti-Semitic statements. That hasn't happened. That's where the pressure has to be.
Yeah, there was a lot of, in regards to what you're saying, there's a lot of support for the Palestinians' lives lost, obviously. Not a lot of support, as you've seen, from the biggest microphones, if you will, on social media for Israelis. You can point that out. I'm out of time with you. Morton Klein joining us live from the Zionist Organization of America. Morton, thanks so much. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.